Hello, everyone. Hope you're fine. It's Sunday, July 17th, I believe. Anyways, as it is, I'm one day late with an update. So there's really not much to update in terms of the timeline. Jahan, that's my son. Javed, my brother, he finished his third round of chemo this past Friday. And it was interesting. He goes in on the Wednesday for the actual treatment in the cancer center. And what we heard at the end of that day was that it wasn't actually so bad. And what was interesting for me to note is that on that day, that Wednesday, both of his kids, Caleb and Hadassah, they were actually with him in the center, and they brought him food and all of that. So it was interesting, that he had kind of that positivity of having his kids around, and it affected, how he felt at the end of that day. So that was lovely, and I think very special that, they were able to be there with him. But of course, on the other side of things, we know that chemo is not just a battle of the mind or the spirit, or attitude. And so unfortunately, Friday now, he had said, was kind of like the worst day physically. But that's okay. Javed is tough. He's strong. He can do hard things. And like I told his wife, Jennifer, I said, he's walking through the fire right now, but he will not get burned. And that's biblical. And so, we hold on to that promise that even though it's very tough right now and it feels like, the flames are around him, our promise is that he would not get burned. So we're holding on to that promise, and that provides a lot of comfort. So now he will have a 10-day break, and then he will still do that fourth round of chemo. And what we understand is that once that fourth round of chemo is done, they will do a PET scan just to see, what has happened to the tumor, after all of this chemotherapy. And then, within the month that he has to wait, right? Because the original timeline was after the fourth round of chemo, then a break for a month, and then the surgery. And so a new update is that the current oncology team, they want to send him to get a second opinion at another cancer center that's supposed to be very, very highly rated. I'm not sure of the exact name, but once I get it, I will put it in the comments. And so during that month period, they're going to send him to this cancer center, to have another team of oncologists look at this tumor. Because again, what they're saying is it's such a rare, strange tumor that they really want to get as much way in as they can. So that's new, and that to me is very positive. I am very, very happy that he has this kind of access to care, and he's able to get multiple teams and really the kind of experts in the field, looking at it. Certainly do not take it for granted that he has access to this kind of care. So that to me is a very positive. This week's report actually is very positive. And so once again, thank you all so much for walking along this journey with us. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.